will start with practice set 3.1. The first question is, which of the following sequence is in AP, that is arithmetic progression? If they are in AP, find the common difference. So here we have first example. Now here we know first term, that is T1 is 2, T2 is 4, T3 is 6, T4 is 8. Now to find common difference, we need to find T2 minus T1, T3 minus T2. That we are going to take a subtraction of term with its previous term, and T4 minus T3. So here T2 is 4 and T1 is 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Again here T3 minus T2, that is 6 minus 4. Again we are getting 2. And T4 minus T3, that is 8 minus 6. Again we are getting 2. So here we can observe that the common difference is denoted by D, which is 2, as the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant as D is 2. Therefore we can say the given sequence is in AP, that is arithmetic progression. Now in second example, again first term T1 is 2, the second term T2 is 5 by 2, third term T3 is 3, and the fourth term is 7 upon 2, and so on. So to find common difference, again we will find T2 minus T1, which is 5 by 2 minus 2. But subtraction cannot take place as denominator of both numbers is not same. So we will multiply and divide 2 by 2. So denominator will become same. So 5 minus 2, and we will multiply and divide this number by 2. Now the denominator is same, and 5 by 2 minus 4 upon 2. The first number we will get that 5 minus 4, as denominator is same, so subtraction can take place. So 5 minus 4 will become 1. 2 is common. This number also can be written as 5 minus 4 upon 2. So 5 minus 4 is 1 and denominator as it is. Then we will find T3 minus T2, which is 3 minus 5 by 2, which is equal to, again we will multiply and divide the first number by 2. So denominator will become same. So 3 into 2 upon 2 minus 5 by 2. The 3 2s are 6 upon 2 minus 5 upon 2. So this will be equal to, this can be written as 6 minus 5 upon 2. Well, 6 minus 5 is 1, denominator as it is. Now T4 minus T3 which is equal to 7 by 2 minus 3. So again multiplying and dividing by 2. 2 minus 7.2 minus 3. We'll multiply and divide 3 by 2. Then we will get here that 7/2 as it is minus 3 2s are 6 upon 2. Now the denominator is same, so subtraction can take place. Now 7 minus 6 is 1/2. Again we are getting the same number. So we can say that common difference which is D, which is equal to 1/2. So we can say that difference between consecutive terms any two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, the given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Now in third example, the first term, that is T1, is negative 10, T2 is negative 6, T3 is negative 2, T4 is 2. So to find common difference, we will find T2 minus T1, which is equal to negative 6 minus negative 10. Now here negative 6 will remain as it is, but negative into negative will become positive 10. Now the signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. So difference between 10 and 6 is 4, and greater number sign, if 10 is positive, so answer will also remain positive. Now we will find T3 minus T2, which is equal to negative 2 minus negative 6. Again here we will get negative 2 plus 6. Difference is 4, greater number is 6. 6 carries positive sign, so answer will also carry positive sign, and we are getting the same number. Now T4 minus T3 is equal to 2 minus negative 2, which is equal to 2 plus 2, which is 4. Therefore, common difference is 4, as difference between two consecutive terms. Difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. Which is 4. So we can say that therefore the given sequence is in arithmetic progression, and the common difference they are asked in question, therefore the common difference which is D, which is equal to 4. Now here in fourth example, again we have T1 is 0.3, T2 is 0.33, T3 is equal to 0.333. Now to check common difference, we will find T2 minus T1, which is equal to 0.33 minus 0.3, and the difference is 0.03. Again T3 minus T2, which is equal to 0.333 minus 0.33, and the difference is 0.003. Here we can observe that we are getting different numbers. So we can say that difference between any two consecutive numbers is not constant. Therefore, the given sequence is not an arithmetic progression. Now in fifth example, we have first term, that is T1, which is 0, T2 is negative 4, T3 is negative 8, T4 is negative 12. Now T2 minus T1, which is negative 4 minus 0, which is negative 4. T3 minus T2, which is equal to negative 8 minus negative 4. So here negative 8 will remain as it is. Negative into negative will become here positive 4. Now here 8 is negative and 4 is positive. So subtraction will take place as signs are opposite. So difference between 4 and 8 is 4, and here greater number is 8. 8 carries negative sign. So answer will also carry negative sign. So again we are getting negative 4. And T4 minus T3, which is equal to negative 12 minus negative 8. Again negative 12, negative into negative, this will become positive 8. And signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. So difference between 8 and 12 is 4, and greater number carries negative sign, so answer will also carry negative sign. Here we are getting same number, therefore we can say that the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant, as therefore we can say the given sequence is an arithmetic progression, and therefore common difference which is D, which is equal to negative 4. Again in next, that is sixth example, here we can observe that all terms are same. So obviously difference is going to be 0, as we are subtracting the same number from that number. And obviously the sequence is going to be in arithmetic progression. So let's start. Here first term is negative 5 by 2. The second term is also negative 5 by 2. And third term is also negative 5 by 2. Now therefore, now find common difference T2 minus T1, which is equal to negative 5 by 2 minus negative 5 by 2. So negative into negative will become positive. As signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. So 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 will become 0. Again, T3 minus T2, which is equal to negative 5 by 2 minus negative 5 by 2. The same thing will happen again and we'll get the difference 0. So we can say that the difference is common. Therefore, difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, we can say that the given sequence is an arithmetic progression, that is AP. Therefore, the common difference, which is equal to D, which is 0. Now let's start with 7th example. Here, the first term T1 is 3, second term T2 is 3 plus root 2, third term T3 is 3 plus 2 root 2, and fourth term T4 is equal to 3 plus 3 root 2. Now to check common difference, we will take subtraction. First we will find T2 minus T1, that is 3 plus root 2 minus 3. Here 3 will get subtracted with 3. So 3 minus 3 will become 0 and the common difference will remain, that is root 2 only. Now T3 minus T2 is equal to, here T3 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus T2 is 3 plus root 2. Now here this subtraction sign will be applicable for each and every term in the bracket. So 3 plus 2 root 2 will remain as it is. Now this positive 3 will become negative 3 and positive root 2 will become negative root 2. So 3 minus 3 again will be 0 and remaining terms are 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2. If nothing is multiplying to that number, then always 1 is there. So we can take root 2 common from both numbers. So what numbers will remain in bracket? 2 and nothing is here, it means 1 will remain there. So here 2 minus 1 will become 1 and 1 into root 2 will become root 2 again. So again we are getting the same number. Now we will find T4 minus T3, which is equal to, here the fourth term is 3 plus 3 root 2 minus third term is 3 plus 2 root 2, which is equal to 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. Here again 3 minus 3 will become 0 and remaining terms are 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Again we can take root 2 common and remaining numbers are 3 minus 2. Again we will get 3 minus 2, that is 1. So 1 into root 2 again will become root 2 only. So we are getting the same number again. Therefore, we are on the conclusion that difference between any two consecutive numbers is constant. So we can say that therefore the given sequence is an arithmetic progression and the common difference which is d, which is equal to root 2. Now we'll solve the last example, that is 8 from question number 1. Again here T1 is 127, T2 is 132 and T3 is 137. Now we'll find T2 minus T1, which is equal to 132 minus 127 and the difference is 5. Again we will find T3 minus T2, that is 137 minus 132 and again we are getting the difference is 5, as the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, we are on the conclusion that the given sequence is an arithmetic progression. So therefore we can say that the common difference which is d, which is equal to 5. Okay, now we will start with second question. Here we have to write an arithmetic progression whose first term is a, which is given, and the common difference is d, which is also given. Now let's find what is that required sequence is. Now here a, which is actually first term, which is also called as t1. So we will write a is equal to t1, which is equal to 10 here. Now we will find next term, that is t2. To get t2, we will add common difference in its previous term. So we will write here t1 plus d, which is equal to t1 is 10 and d is 5. So t2 is 15. Now to get t3, again we will add common difference in its previous term. So here we have 15 plus 5, which is equal to 20. Now here t4 is again t3 plus d, which is equal to t3 is 20 plus 5. So this will become 20. Therefore, first term is 10, second is 15, third is 20, fourth is 25, and so on is the required arithmetic progression. Now we will start with second example. Here we have first term a, which is also called as t1, which is negative 3, and we will find second term by adding common difference in its previous term. So here t1 is negative 3 and we will add common difference that is 0 and we will get negative 3 again. Now we will find t3 here. Again we will add d in t2. Here t2 is negative 3 and we will add 0 again and we will get the same number, negative 3. Now to get t4, again we will add common difference in its previous term, that is negative 3 plus 0, again we will get negative 3. Here we are getting the same number again. Therefore, we can say that negative 3, comma negative 3, comma negative 3, comma negative 3, and so on is the required arithmetic progression. Now we will start with third example from question number 2. Again here a is equal to t1, which is equal to negative 7. Now we will find t2, which is equal to previous term plus common difference. Here previous term is negative 7 and common difference is half. Now to perform this mathematical operation, denominator must be same. So first we will multiply and divide this 7 by 2. So we will get 7 into 2 upon 2 plus 1 by 2 as it is. Now denominator is same. So this will become, the 7 is negative. So negative 7 into positive 2. Again here we will get negative 14 plus 1 and common denominator as it is. Their signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. So difference between 14 and 1 is 13. Negative sign, greater number sign. So 13 will become negative, denominator as it is, and half of 13 is 6.5 and negative sign as it is. So next term we have got, that is negative 6.5. Now we will find t3. Now again for t3, t2 plus d. Now here t2 is negative 6.5, or we can keep 13 upon 2 as it is. So you will get the same answer. Or there is one more way, you can actually make half of 1, that is this will become 0.5 and you can add that as a common difference. Now here 6.5 is negative and 0.5 is positive. So you can write it as signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. So 6.5 and 0.5, this difference is 6 and greater number sign, so this will become negative 6. Again we will find t4, which is equal to, again common difference plus previous term. Here negative 6 plus 0.5. Here signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. So here we will get 5.5 and greater number sign, that is negative 5.5. Therefore the first term is negative 7. Second term, that is t2, that is negative 6.5. Third term is negative 6. Fourth term is negative 5.5 and so on. Is the required arithmetic progression. Now again we will start with fourth example. Here first term a, which is also called as t1, which is negative 1.25. Now to find T2, we will add common difference in its previous term, that is T1 plus D, which is equal to, we know here T1 is negative 1.25 and common difference is 3. Now here 3 minus 1 will become 2 and 2 minus 2.5. So here we will get the subtraction is 1.75 and greater number sign, so this will be positive. Again to get T3 we will add T2 and D, then we will get T2 is 1.75 and common difference is 3. So 3 plus 1 will become 4.75 as it is. Now to get T4, again we will write T3 plus D. Get T3, we have got here, that is 4.75 plus common difference is 3, and here we will get 3 plus 4, that is 7, plus 7.75. So here 3 is written, so 3 also can be written as 3.00, 3.0 or 3.00 or 3.00, because 0 occurred after decimal point has no value. So you can write first term is negative 1.25, second term is 1.75, third term is 4.75, fourth term is 7.75, and so on. This is the required arithmetic progression. Now in fifth example, first term A, which is T1, which is 6. Now we will find T2 by adding common difference in its previous term, and here we will get 6 plus common difference is negative 3. So signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. Difference in 6 and 3 is 3 and greater number sign, so 3 will remain positive. Now we will find T3 here, and then we will add T2 and D, and we will get T2 is 3 and common difference is negative 3. Now positive into negative will become negative, and 3 minus 3, here we will get 0. Now fourth term, again we will add common difference in its previous term. Previous term is 0 plus common difference is negative 3. So positive to negative will become negative, and 0 minus 3 is negative 3. And therefore we will say that first term, that is 6, second term is 3, that is 0, fourth term is negative 3, and so on. Is the required arithmetic progression. Now we start with sixth example. Now again here A, which is also called as first term, so we will write A is equal to T1, which is equal to 90. Common difference is given, that is negative 4. Now we will find T2. We will add common difference in its previous term. So T1 is negative 90 and common difference is negative 4. Here signs are same, so addition will take place. 19 plus 4 will become 23 and greater number sign, that is negative. So second term we have got, that is negative 23. We will find T3, which is equal to T2 plus D. Second term is negative 23 and common difference is negative 4. both numbers are negative, when signs are same, then addition will take place. 23 and 4, this addition is 27 and greater number sign, so T3 is negative 27. Now we will find T4. Again we will add T3 in common difference D, and here we will get negative 27 minus 4, which is equal to, again we have same sign, so addition will take place, and addition of 27 and 4 is 31 and greater number sign, that is negative 0. So therefore negative 19, negative 23 second term, third term is negative 27, fourth term is negative 31 and so on is the required arithmetic progression. Now we will solve third question from practice set 3.1. Question is find the first term and common difference for each of arithmetic progression. So we will start with first example. Obviously first term A, which is also called as T, which is 5. Now here T2 is 1, T3 is negative 3 and T4 is negative 7. Now we will find common difference. So to find common difference, we will find T2 minus T1, that is 1 minus 5. Their signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place. Difference between 1 and 5 is 4, and greater number sign, if 5 is greater number which carries negative sign, so answer will also carry negative sign. Now we will find T3 minus T2, which is equal to negative 3 minus 1. Now here signs are same, so addition will take place. So 3 and 1 is 4 and greater number sign, so this will become negative 4. Now T4 minus T3, which is equal to T4 is negative 7 minus T3 is negative 3, which is equal to negative 7, will remain as it is, but negative into negative, this will become positive 3. Now here signs are opposite, so subtraction will take place, and difference between 7 and 3 is 4, and greater number sign, here 7 carries negative sign, therefore answer will also carry negative sign. Now we are getting same number again, therefore we can say that first term which is equal to A, which is also called as T1, is 5, and common difference which is denoted by D, which is negative 4. I will try to solve second example from same question. Again here A, which is equal to T1, which is equal to 0.6. Now we can say second term as T2, which is 0.9. T3 is 1.2 and T4 is equal to 1.2. So here we will find common difference. So now T2 minus T1, which is equal to 0.9 minus 0.6. The subtraction is 0.3. T3 minus T2, which is equal to 1.2 minus 0.9, which is also 0.3. T4 minus T3 is equal to 1.5 minus 1.2, which is equal to 0.3. So we have got the common difference, which is 0.3. So we can say that the first term which is T1, which is also called as A, which is equal to 0.6, and the common difference which is equal to 0.3. Now we will start with third example from question number 3 of practice set 3.1. Again here first term is A, which is equal to T1, which is 127. T2 is 135. T3 is 143. And T4 is 151. Now we have our first term. Now we will find common difference. So to get common difference, we will find T2 minus T1, that is 135 minus 127. And this difference is 8. T3 minus T2, which is equal to 143 minus 135, which is also 8. And T4 minus T3, which is equal to 151 minus 143, which is equal to again 8. So here we can say that the first one which is A, which is also called as T1, which is equal to 127, and common difference which is denoted by D, which is equal to 8. We'll start with fourth example. Now again here, first term A, which is equal to T1, which is 1 by 4. T2 is 3 by 4. T3 is 5 by 4. And T4 is 7 upon 4. Now we will find common difference. So first we will start with T2 minus T1. There T2 is 3 upon 4 minus T1 is 1 upon 4. The denominator is common, so write as it is, and subtraction will take place as denominator is same. So 3 minus 1 will become 2. But again by cancellation law, we can factorize 4 as 2 into 2. Here 2 will get cancelled with 2 and we will get here 1 upon 2. Now we will find T3 minus T2. T3 is 5 by 4 and T2 is 3 upon 4. Again denominator is same. So we will get 5 minus 3, that is 2, and 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2. Now T4 minus T3 is equal to 7 upon 4 minus 5 upon 4, which is equal to 7 minus 5. Again here we will get 2 as denominator is same. So again we will get here 2 upon 4, which also can be written as 1 by 2. So here we can say that therefore the first one A, which is also equal to T1, which is 1 upon 4. And the common difference which is equal to D, which is equal to 1 upon 2.